Divorce is already one of the hardest things you will ever go through. The last thing you want, losing your home on top of it. But here's the truth. Just because you are getting divorced doesn't mean you have to sell your house. You actually have options. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to avoid selling your home so you can actually keep the stability you need during this difficult time. Stay with me because what you don't know will cost you everything. When emotions are running high, selling the house can feel like the easiest option. Just split the money and move on, right? But selling isn't always the best move. First, the real estate market might not be in your favor. Selling in a down market could mean losing tens of thousands of dollars. Second, the cost. Repairs, staging, agent fees can quickly add up, eating away all the profits you were expecting. And finally, selling means uprooting your life even more than it already is. Is that really what you want right now? So, how do you avoid selling? Here are your main options. Buy out your spouse's share. If you have the financial means, you can refinance the home in your name and buy out your spouse's share. A lender will reassess your income and debts to determine if you qualify. Co-owned temporarily. If selling now isn't ideal, you can agree to keep the home for a set period of time, maybe until your kids finish school. Then sell later when the timing is better, offset with other assets. Instead of selling, you may be able to negotiate keeping this house while your spouse gets a different asset of equal value, like a retirement account or an investment property. Rent it out instead of selling if neither of you can afford the mortgage alone. Renting out the home could cover costs while preserving the asset for a later sale. Now let's talk about the mistakes that can put you in a situation where you have to sell, even if you don't want to sell. Not talking to a mortgage lender early. Even if you think you can afford to keep the house, refinancing isn't always easy. Talk to a lender as soon as possible to see if you actually qualify. Letting emotions lead financial decisions. A home is more than just a house. It's memories, security, and comfort. But holding onto it at all costs without a solid financial plan can backfire. Not updating your legal agreements. Who pays the mortgage while you figure things out? What happens if one of you stops making payments? These details need to be in writing to avoid a disaster later. So what now? Look, divorce is very hard. Without making rash decisions about your home, you will be in a better situation. Now you know you do have options. Keeping the house is possible if you plan ahead and avoid the mistakes that force people into selling when they don't want to. And if you're wondering, what if I do need to sell? What are my options then? I've got you covered. Watch the next video now for options when selling your home in a divorce, and make sure you are making the best financial move for your future. If you are going through separation or divorce and you are not sure what to do with your home, I have something for you. A free guide that will help you to have clarity. Just go to yourwayoutnow.com and download it, and you will be able to make the right move for your home and your life.